Alright, what is good and welcome to a new show. We're checking out House of the Dragon. Now, it's sort of a reaction, first time reaction of this to episode 1. Episode 1 was the first reaction I ever done years and years ago, back in the start of 2022. I might upload it to Patreon. If I still have the files, that is. I would have loved to have shown you the editing, but I don't have the source files anymore. Oh man, when I started back then, it took me, if I remember it, there was like 3 minutes of silence at the start of the video as I worked up the courage to even start speaking. And then I would do this thing, and you might still see if you go back and watch Thor. That was the first uploaded video to Patreon. If you go back and watch Thor, the fourth one, whatever the hell that was called, Love and Thunder, I had this thing, so you might see it in Thor, I had this thing where I would talk and then I would get nervous and I would start doing this. I don't know why. I'd start just anything to distract myself. If I have the original, I'll upload it and maybe you'll see it. But oh man, it was something else starting back then. I had my shitty little camera, my little microphone. I didn't know what to say, I didn't know what to do, so I'm like, what are those dragon eggs? Yeah, so I have seen the first episode, and then I never went any further than that. So the first episode was half blind, because again, it was years ago. I remembered a few pieces, like a man gets his bollocks cut off. That's up there. And it was also the first video I've had uploaded to YouTube, wanted to be bollocksed by the copyright system. Yeah. Also, I didn't know who Matt Smith was back then. And by the time I'd watched Doctor Who, I'd completely even forgotten he was a thing in this. But now I know who he is, so I'm really excited to see more of him, because I just think he's amazing. Right, rambled long enough. Let's go.
As the first century of the Targaryen dynasty came to a close, the health of the old king, Heirs, was failing. With 10
it's been a long time since I've seen Game of Thrones, and I loved it to begin with. But those last few seasons, season 8,
King Heirs reigned over nearly 60 years of peace.
it was bloody awful.
Over 1,000 lords made the journey to Harrenhal. 14 succession claims were heard. Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, the king's eldest descendant, and her younger cousin, Prince Viserys Targaryen, the king's eldest male descendant.
Viserys, and I'm guessing Rhaenys is on the other side, okay.
Lord vassal of the Seven Kingdoms.
Girl kind of looked like Arya Stark at the front there. Viserys.
For he knew the cold truth. The only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon
was the dragons themselves. Alright, we're close enough. Okay, I'm not gonna sit through an intro, sorry. Wow, never mind. It's now the 9th year of King Viserys the First Targaryen's reign, so 172 years before the death of the Mad King and the birth of his daughter Daenerys. Sorry, apologies. I was expecting an airplane. I had to remember what show we were watching. I'm expecting a dragon now. And this is when they're more prominent as well. 10. I can't wait to see how they get used. Cool. Like, I loved the world building, even if it was inconsistent at times in the show.
Silax.
What was his name? Silax. Emma Darcy. I just saw that I think they've been nominated for something.
Cyrax is growing quickly. She'll soon be as large as Caraxes.
Cyrax. Caraxes.
I believe I'm quite content as a spectator. Thank you.
Really? I mean, I'm terrified of heights, to be fair. Thor on a dragon. Man. It went so wrong with Game of Thrones. It makes me sad. Game of Thrones could have been one of the biggest things going. People would have rewatched it for years and years to come. I remember I had all 8 seasons, and as soon as I finished season 8, I deleted every single Game of Thrones file. I was never going to rewatch it.
Your Grace.
Good morrow, Alicent.
Did you
Alicent.
sleep?
Rhaenyra, Alicent, Viserys.
I don't need mothering, Rhaenyra.
I've forgotten others.
You are surrounded by attendants, all focused on the babe.
And are presently reading the stepstones of its pirate infestation.
Well, that sounds suspiciously like good news, Lord Corlys.
A man called Kragas Drehar has styled himself the Prince Admiral of this triarchy. They call him the Crab Feeder, due to his
Crab
inventive method
feeder.
of punishing his enemies.
Oh.
No, we mentioned weed for that pirate. Leaves people wanting crumbs.
Visiting mother.
Well, the people can get up and get their damn cups themselves.
His present
How
task.
old is
And that
she?
his thoughts and energies are occupied.
No, one would
Looks like
hope so,
15 here.
considering he is. Shall we discuss the Heirs tournament, Your Grace?
Oh yeah, doesn't some golden boy get knocked right off his horse?
Perhaps we might delay until the child is in hand.
The tourney will take the better part of a week. Before the games are over, my son will be born. I know it.
Don't say something horrible.
My heir will soon put all of this damnable hand-wringing to rest himself.
There's criticism like, I've always wanted a boy. Instead I was cursed with a girl. Oh, wow.
It's all right, sir.
You see that? That looks way more... Look at that. Where was that in Game of Thrones? Oh, that's him. That's him. I'd know that voice anywhere. Oh, he thinks... Oh. He reckons he's the heir.
Do you know what it is?
It's Valyrian steel, like Dark Sister.
What the hell's Dark Sister? Like a weapon?
Turn around. Now, you and I both own a small piece of our ancestry.
Cool. You gotta wonder how much that's worth.
When Princess Nymeria arrived in Dawn, who did she
Are we
take
walking
to?
through a garden?
A man.
Is there gonna be a
What's
betrayal?
his name?
Lord something.
If you answer with Lord something, Septimalo will be furious.
She's funny when she's furious.
You're always like this when you're worried. You're worried your
Looked like a
father is
face in the
like
tree
shadow
behind her
of
there.
his son.
I only worry
Yes.
for my mother. I hope for my father that he gets a son.
Oh god.
As long as I can recall, it's all he's wanted.
You want
That's
me to have a
horrible.
son?
I want to fly with you on Dragonback, see the great wonders across the narrow sea, and eat only cake.
I'm being serious.
I never just about cake. Where are you going?
You know, just coming off a Doctor Who episode, she reminds me... there is a face in there. He reminds me of a mix between Clara and Nishilda.
If the Scepter sees this book, then the Scepter. Rhaenyra!
Monetization!
Sent inquiries to the Citadel. They are searching the text for similar cases.
It's a small cut from sitting the throne.
It's an infection.
The king has been...
He has sepsis.
Is preparing for the birth. We should lead you to Grandmaker.
It's a wound that refuses to heal, Grandmaster. Might I suggest cauterization?
Cauterization would be a wise course of treatment, Your Grace.
Ah,
It will be
go for
painful.
it. God, what must it have been like without modern medicine back then? Holy shit. Literally, just a small nick could be death.
It's as warm as the maesters will allow.
Don't they know dragons prefer heat?
Yeah, well, too warm and you'll harm the baby.
Has there been any word from your dear brother?
Not since I named him commander of the City Watch. I'm sure he will re-emerge for the tourney.
You do understand that nothing will cause the babe to grow a cock if it does not already possess one. Born wearing a crown.
That sounds painful.
It's unpleasant enough.
Yeah, right.
This is the last time. Viserys.
Last pregnancy? Well,
I've lost one
yes, it
friend
is.
to the Had 2 stillbirths and 2 pregnancies
Damn.
ended well before their term.
Oh man, that's hard. That's tough.
Twice as many years.
That is really
I
tough.
know it is.
I wonder if we'll see any other houses in their early days. Oh man. It's so weird seeing him in a different role.
My brother's city has fallen into squalor, and Landing will learn to fear the color gold.
They look cool as well. Like, I really like David's armor. Yeah, don't they go and like tear shit up? But the thing is, back in these times, a lot of things like petty theft are gonna be punished just the same as like rape and murder. He looks sick. Yep. Might have to do a lot of censoring for YouTube. For YouTube. Oh, but then again, perhaps not every crime is treated is punished the same. Jesus Christ. Just for thievery. They'll never do it again, though, will they? But also, do they even have proof? You know, everything back then was something else.
Until they needed a two-horse cart to haul away the resulting dismemberments when it was done. The prince cannot be allowed to act with this kind of unchecked impunity.
What do you mean? You don't want to be like America?
Nobles from every corner of the realm are right now descending upon King's Landing for my brother's tourney. Do you want them mugged, raped, murdered?
I just hope you don't have to maim half of my city to achieve this.
Time will tell.
No, I think what you've done just now is a good enough message.
Only the prince would show the same devotion to his lady wife as he does his work, Your Grace.
What is that to you?
Lady Rhea is your wife.
Bronze, relax.
Honorable lady of the...
You know how my brother makes sport of provoking you. Must you indulge him?
My apologies, Your Grace.
Damn, Doctor. There's gonna be nothing left to put on YouTube.
I have several. I could even arrange one with Silvera, rider of Caraxes, wielder of dark sea.
Caraxes.
The king.
That's a sick name. Caraxes?
When I look at the fine knights in these lists, I see a group without equal in our histories. Heaven shine upon all combatants.
Yeah, doesn't Damon like ride himself? Doesn't he take part of this himself?
I've never heard of House Cold.
Princess Rhaenys Targaryen. I would humbly ask for the favor of the queen who never was.
Hey, why'd you go to put it like that? What an arsehole. Hey, mess this guy up.
I heard that Lady Eleanor is hiding a swollen belly beneath her dress.
Ooh, the goss. Yeah, I think Damon comes and messes him up. Look at him, man. Oh, man. He looks so damn cool. And the horse is all dripped up as well. Holy shit. I'd be shitting myself, Hightower. That's an insult. That's an insult. I'd be shitting myself having to go up against Damon. Oh man, he's gonna mess him up. That's sick. That's absolutely sick. And this guy's just got a little bit of a tower on his helmet. Got a decent hit in, didn't he? But if he loses, I don't think his ego can take that. Is that legal? Is that allowed? No, the horse will have to be put down as well. Broken leg. While he's alive, that's the best you can hope for when going up against Damon.
Nicely done, Uncle.
Thank you, Princess.
The infant is in breach, Your Grace. All attempts to turn the babe have failed.
Yeah.
Emma! Emma!
Oh man. And the child doesn't make it either, does it? The baby. Your ego's gonna get you killed.
Their lord sent them to the tourney field with fists full of steel and balls full of seed.
Damn! Holy shit! Oh god. Ew! Stop that! That's worse than any of this! That's worse than people getting their skulls caved in. Oh, don't they C-section?
It sometimes becomes necessary
man.
for the father.
Choose the wife or choose the baby, but neither of them live.
There is a chance that we can save the child.
What a choice.
We must either act now or leave it with the gods.
What an awful, awful choice.
will now tilt against Sir Daemon Targaryen.
Oh, the two big uns. Daemon, mess him up, man. I don't know. I mean, if Daemon loses, I don't think his ego can take it. I genuinely cannot remember the outcome of this. He's still up. He's still up. How do you make a choice like this? You'd have to tell her. You'd have to tell her. But then again, she's so out of it with all the painkillers. I'm going to assume that's what the milk of the poppy is painkillers. That how she couldn't, doesn't even know what's going on. Oh. This is no easier than the first time. Oh, man, this is hard. This is really hard. Can you just, oh my god. Can you kill her? Oh man. I don't know. Oh, there he goes. No, he's still up. He's still up. No, he's coming off the end of it. He's gonna die anyway, can't you? Don't know. Give her something to ease her. Sword, told you. Flail. Flail against the sword. I don't know. I feel like a flail loses. Maybe, I don't know. Oh shit. He is tearing through that shield like it's nothing. Oh man. Like, because I'm sure if you kill, if she dies, then maybe we can survive for a couple of minutes. Get him out. It's out. I don't actually know. Told you. Flail will get. Oh, it's gonna flail might get caught in something, but. I wonder what people thought of this when it came out. It's so graphic. You should have stayed down when you had the chance. Should have killed him when you had the chance. I don't think you're gonna survive that. You made a grave mistake by not killing him. Her mother.
Gods, he's Dornish.
I was hoping to.
God, she's hot.
Congratulations, Your Grace.
This is dark.
You have a son.
Does the baby survive? I thought the baby died.
A new heir, Your Grace.
Listen, it's choking. Right?
Had you and the Queen chosen a name?
Are you stupid? Can you hear that? You stupid old man. You were dumb. I hope you die. I hope you die. Were that baby in the hands of someone competent, you might have survived. But old people, you know. Well, just gonna tilt around or something and the baby's gonna be with her. I think. To lose your wife and heir on the same day. And as much as I love Daemon, I don't think he'd be a great king.
Dracarys.
Dracarys? Is that not a Game of Thrones dragon? Or does it mean burn? I don't know. Or is it Valyrian for dragon? Because that's Cyrax, is it not?
If Daemon were to remain the uncontested heir, it could destabilize the realm.
Yeah, right. Him in charge.
As Master of Coin, you said he was a spendthrift that would beggar the realm. Putting Daemon in command at the City Watch was your solution. And he will have his place at my court.
Let him keep his place at court, Your Grace.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Just because someone's family doesn't mean they're good for you.
Daemon has ambition, yes, but not for the throne.
I don't know.
He lacks the patience for it.
No, he certainly wants the throne, but I don't know what he would do for it. What he would do with it.
No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
That is only by tradition and precedence, Lord.
If order and stability so concerns this council, then perhaps we shouldn't break 100 years of it by naming.
I said this for something else, but sometimes tradition is just stupid.
My wife and son are dead! I will not sit here and suffer crows that come to feast on their corpses!
I get the feeling he's gonna die soon though, so we need to figure this out because, like they said, by accident or by design, or and that thing in his back is still there. They can't heal it.
Send a raven to Old Town straight away. My darling.
Are you his daughter? Did I miss that?
How is his grace?
Very low, which is why I sent for you.
What?
I thought you might go to him, offer him comfort.
What?
In his chambers?
You're pimping out your own daughter who looks barely an adult, by the way. Looks barely.
He'll be glad of a visitor.
Oh, screw you, guy. Screw you. I hope you die.
You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
I hope you die. I don't know why he's so seeing him in his gym jams.
When my mother died, people only ever spoke to me in riddles. All I wanted was for someone to say that they were sorry for what happened to me. I'm very sorry, Your Grace.
For a moment there, I thought he was getting taken up the rear. Well, here's another bit I can't put up.
Dream and pray as they all might, it seems I'm not so easily replaced.
The guy in the middle. Still balls
Gods
deep.
Give just as the gods take away.
Styling him the heir for a day.
Jesus, that's messed up. What a dick. Like, I like his character just purely because it's Matt Smith, but man.
We must all mourn in our own way, Your Grace.
My family has just been destroyed.
Your way of mourning is by going to a
Instead of being by
brothel.
my side, Rhaenyra's, you chose to celebrate your own rise. You have no allies at court but me. I have only ever defended you.
In the blood of the dragon runs thick.
It's so hard not thinking of the Doctor.
Otto Hightower for what he is.
An unwavering and loyal hand.
Yeah.
Our second son.
That's totally valid.
You're weak, Viserys. And that council of leeches knows it. They all prey on you for their own ends.
I have decided to name a new heir.
I'm your heir.
Not anymore.
Rhaenyra.
You are to return.
That's all it took.
And your lady wife at once. And you are to do so without quarrel. By order of your king.
Oh, you've just started something, though. You've just started something. I feel like he's gonna come back with a bite. Did he just nick himself? Yeah, he did. Wasn't that the whole point of the throne? No, it's not supposed to be comfy. Damn. That thing was a monster. Hope I get to see a dragon like that. Holy shit. What an absolute unit.
The idea that we control the dragons is an illusion. I have wasted the years since you were born, wanting for a son.
Ignoring the daughter you have in front of you.
You are the very best of your mother. And I believe, as I know she did, that you could be a great ruling queen.
And shall defend him against all enemies.
So he's definitely dying soon, I think. I don't know. I don't know where this is gonna go.
By the old gods and the new.
I pledge fealty to them. And
Who is this?
them against all enemies in good faith.
Oh, Caraxes, yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah. They're just amazing and they look so good.
I, Ormond Baratheon, promise to be faithful.
They tell us that Aegon looked across the Blackwater from Dragonstone, saw a rich land ripe for the capture. And just as Daenerys foresaw the end of Valyria, Aegon foresaw the end of the world of men.
Oh, it's just leading into... Yeah, it's cool.
Out of the distant north.
It's cool, but it's also not. Cool, but it's also not because we know where it ends up.
Aegon called his dream the Song of Ice and Fire.
Title drop. Which feels like you're now a bit higher than... You're above being a king or queen. You've got the whole land to protect because of what you know is coming.
I run kingdoms.
It's quite a skinny one, isn't it? Long neck.
You hear my name. Rhaenyra Targaryen, Princess of Dragonstone.
Yeah, I'm excited. And that's us fully caught up now to when I watched it ages ago. So now the rest of it is just completely blind, and I gotta tell you, I'm excited. It knowing where it ends up, that for me dulls it a little bit, you know, but I'm still hoping that we can enjoy this show for what it is. I'll see you in the next one.